What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Black Ronin back on that again with another banger for y'all's out here today there, y'all. And guys, happy Halloween. Well, shall I say happy late Halloween, because this video gonna be dropping late as hell. Your boy had a blast today. And I ain't gonna lie, my first time doing my own makeup for the whole, Halloween stuff. Team Navi all day, Avatar. I ain't gonna lie, for my first time doing makeup, I fucked that shit up, guys. I mean, yeah, I really did a number on myself. I ain't gonna lie, but it ain't awful, but it is pretty rough. I mean, I guess it kind of, I mean, a little bit of resemblance, but I ain't gonna lie. If I had this makeup on point, like, you couldn't tell me nothing with it. Oh my goodness, and with the curls too, man. Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. But anyway, let's get on to this video, guys. This here is for all the black Americans out there, mixed Americans, you got that black appeal to you, but the black community is what I am trying to talk about here today. And guys, we got to talk about South Africa. I've been seeing my South African videos been doing pretty good, so I'm going to keep on throwing out more and more of these. And I basically, guys, just want to preach to, like the black community and be like, hey guys, we need to look into moving to South Africa one of these days in the future. Now, I haven't left the US just yet. I haven't visited South Africa yet, but I am really going heavy with South Africa because, guys, like, the amount of opportunity and just so much that South Africa has to offer, and for the lower price, is just insane to me. Like, it's literally not a lot of places around the world where you get the type of freedom like you do in South Africa. Now, is South Africa a utopia? No, there are some things I'm gonna go over in a little bit later on this video, but for now, I gotta get y'all in tune, because some of y'all are looking up here and being like, why the hell would I want to go to South Africa, let alone move there? I already know some of y'all coming with that shit already, but let me give y'all some reasons why. So the first reason why I think black Americans should move to South Africa, or at least give it a shot, go visit, look into it, is number one, guys, we gotta talk about the cost of living. Guys, check this out right here. I'm gonna throw it up here on the screen. America is literally 63% higher when it comes down to groceries. 76% higher when it comes down to rent. Oh, and guess what, motherfuckers? We're gonna go over here. Here we go, right here. So, to have a, well, let me see, what this say? Yeah, to have a decent life, minimum, you're gonna need about 10,750 to 15,000 South African rand. Now that's equivalent to about $500 to $600 if I'm not mistaken, USD. And that's pretty dang on good to have a decent life. That's what you need right there. Ain't that insane? So guys, we like, hey, we got this YouTube stuff out here, we got Rumble, you got so many different things, where you can just grind online. So I say, hey guys, we got to go heavy and just go absolutely savage with this online stuff. I'm grinding with a lot of different things. I got this YouTube stuff I'm trying to grow and, blow up on and just keep it pushing. No matter how long it takes, even after I blow up on this channel, I'm still going to keep on doing my thing. I'm in this thing for the long haul, not for the short term, not for a quick little bit of fame. No, this is a lifestyle to me, like the gym. And outside of just YouTube, I'm also an actor. So I am in the entertainment business. So, that's another plus. And I'll be doing my thing out here, and also looking to get into becoming a personal fitness trainer. In the future, once I'm really in shape, So that's another, that, like, I got a lot of good things going on for me. But guys, like, cost of living is just beautiful in South Africa, And also, another thing too, I gotta point out. I know I said this in my last video, but I gotta point this out again. I got to. And guys, when it comes down to South Africa, guess what? Yo ass as a motherfucking foreigner can go ahead and buy land and get the same damn rights as other South Africans. You pull up there, you want to buy this property, you want to buy that property, you can do that shit. There is not a lot of places in the world where you can step out your home country and go pull up to another country and be like, oh, I can buy this, I can buy that. Like, guys, you got a lot of financial freedom when it comes down to South Africa. And guys, like, y'all shouldn't just let that go over your head. Now, I know some of y'all are thinking like, well, why would I want to buy land and stuff and buy property and over there? How does credit work? Listen. The US dollar go drastically far. So I would say stay in America for a little bit, grind, get your money up, and then go over there, pay cash for everything you get. And honestly, African countries in general, they like a lot of places around the world, they not doing this crazy credit and financing system. No, it's either you got the money or you don't. That's how a lot of countries move, and I love that. Cause like heck, like guys, like I want to own my stuff. That's the one thing I hate about America is like there is no real like push to like ownership. It's all about debt, lots of debt, and then trying to maybe pay that shit off one of these days if you can pay it off. Oh, and if you can't pay it off, then it get passed down to a family member, your children, spouse, whatever the case may be. Yeah, they got to take on all that. So yeah, that's America for you. And I'm not trying to live in that shit for the long haul. Hell nah. So yeah, when it comes down to cost of living, and yeah, that's the first one. And then number two, your ass can buy land as a foreigner. And then coming in at number three, guys, this here's the one I know y'all gonna love the most, because if it's one thing I know about the black community, y'all gotta have fun. And South Africa, listen, you gonna have a lot of fun. I promise y'all. The more I look into South Africa, the same exact, like literally guys, the same exact shit here I can do here in America, I can do the same damn thing in South Africa. They got Comic-Con up in South Africa, so I love me some Comic-Con. So Comic-Con is up in there. They got all different types of restaurants, like they got so much different types of things to do. They got festivals, like, in many ways, like South Africa kind of looks similar and kind of feels, I'm not going to say feels like America, but, in some ways kind of reminds me of America, just the amount of things that they have. I wouldn't say South Africa is first world, maybe second world, but it's definitely close. But they're doing a lot of good stuff right. And then on top of that, family unit and stuff like that obviously is way more better in a place like South Africa. There's a lot more unity, and just African countries in general, like you got the fertility rates way more higher in a place like, like just parts of Africa in general. Heck, the top 10 countries that have the highest fertility rates and, kicking out the most families, they in Africa, if I'm not mistaken. Top 10 list, go look it up. And that's great to hear, because, when you look at these things, those are very, very important. Because taking a step back and you look at America, ain't nobody really trying to have kids like that. It's pretty risky. And even if you are balling like that, do you really want to bring them into the American system and the society? Probably not. But in South Africa, I wouldn't mind raising a family over there compared to here in the US, my personal opinion. But everybody's different. Some people are going to watch this video and be like, ain't no way in hell I'm going to South Africa. And I know some of y'all going to be like, oh, what about family? I mean, try to get your family, move over there with you, Like, guys, like, the cost of living, like I showed earlier, is affordable. Now, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, there are things you do gotta watch out for. South Africa isn't like the most safest place on the planet in certain parts, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of black Americans who are doing great over there, and I would hate for just y'all to just overlook that and not give it a shot, and just think, guys, having something outside of what you're just used to and a place that you can grow and build some wealth at is just a big suggestion. Now, there is one thing that you do need to know when it comes down to South Africa. And one of the things is the languages. So South Africa has about 11 official languages, which is insane. And with that, English is on there. So you shouldn't have any problems if you speak English, which is great news for everybody. Because let's be honest, who the hell is trying to learn a new language? But you should definitely take time to learn Zulu, Afrikaans, and I think the other one is damn, what that shit called. Hold on, let me see that. I'll take a screenshot of it. I hope I took a screenshot of it. I think it's called X2 who. Ah, damn, hold on. I'm gonna try to find it and I'm gonna try to throw it here on the screen. But X Hulu, I can't pronounce it. Something like that. X Shoho, maybe that's how you say it. I'm gonna throw it up here on the screen. But yeah, they got a lot of different languages. I mean, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a very, very diverse environment too, which is great. You know, because now I will say this: when it comes down to like you as a black person, understand like if you're like mixed looking and you're like on the light skin side, or you can look at a black person and be like, oh wow, he's definitely mixed or she's definitely mixed, but they still got that black appeal to them. And basically they're going to classify you in South Africa as a colored person. So like me, as I go over there, I'll be considered a colored. Now, to some of y'all, now black Americans, don't take offense to that. Do not take offense to that. It's a different like type of lifestyle over there in South Africa compared to, you know, that term here in America. You know, versus you know, in South Africa, you know, they got their own traditions, you know. So like with mix, they have their own separate traditions and they do things a certain way, but there's still unity with all the people, you know. So don't take offense to that. You know, it's just basically putting mixed looking people, you know, who has white on this side, you know, whether it be Dutch or whatever, and then has, you know, African mixed in, you know. So it's basically just a class to show that, hey, this is a multicultural person on paper, and just have their own group, their own lifestyle, their own type of class. That's what it's all about, you know. And yeah, so don't take offense to that. You know, like people still get along overall a lot more better over there than they do here in America by a long shot. So don't get in your feelings too much about that, you know. But I just want to throw that out there just so you guys know, so that don't catch some of y'all off guard and be like, yeah, you're like, what the heck? Yeah, but don't take offense to nothing like that. You know, do your research, you know, learn about that type of stuff. But yeah, guys, that's really all I gotta say. It's your boy Black Ronin. Like and subscribe, share. Let me know what you guys think of this video. And do you guys want to go out there to South Africa? You know, do you guys want to give it a shot? Because I think it's hella worth it. But I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Y'all have a good one.